you never know how this game will turn out as well. Looks like both players are now ready.
Yeah, starting the game up now. We are moving into our situation here. One of the things I love about ZVZ is we get to know what kind of game it is, like, right off the bat. It's just like, okay, aggression, not aggression. Aggression versus passive. Aggression versus more aggression. Anything could happen here. And we are going to find out very momentarily. Dusk Towers does have that back door natural, so very helpful in case your all-in does not work out. You take your back door and hold with 2 queens, but also helpful for your opponent to defend your aggression. And we have the first drones beginning to come out for both players here, except Penguin is only building 1 and going into an Overlord. Uh-oh. Penguin, don't you know the 13 Overlord is mathematically inefficient compared to the 14 Extractor trick? Penguin didn't do his maths. But you have a scout coming out from game time. I love this super safe play from game time. He does go for the 14 Overlord, so you're going to see him at the advantage against his opponent. And drone moving across the map. Very nice.
So far, nothing too crazy like the last game. Looks like both players going to take their expansions now. Yep. Hatch first for both.
And for those of you newer viewers, this does not mean we skip the Ling Bane phase. Ling Bane phase will just be a little bit later with more Lings and more Banes. And game time, getting a great scout off. Love the safe play. This is going to allow him to much more comfortably drone up here. He sees... What do you see the pool timing? Or do you see the lack of pool timing? I think is what he saw. Oh, no, he did see exactly the pool timing. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Fantastic. Perfect scout here by this worker. He's done his job. Good job, Mr. Drone. I'm gonna go all the way back home and say, guys, I found some really cool stuff. I'm like, all right, great. Just go mine some gas. Okay. Maybe we'll promote you into being a hatchery, but until then, you're just gonna drone on and on into the mineral lines.
Looks like both our pools going to finish soon. I think that, yeah, both extractors still have 3 drones on them. Not too surprising, as we'll probably see Baneling nests come out soon. There is our Zergling speed being researched from Penguin.
Yep. And just gonna kind of hang out here. We get to breathe. Last game was really intense. This game, no, it's okay.
Yeah.
We're just gonna set up a little bit. Sort of like, handshake, kind of just like, let's play a game of StarCraft. Okay, handshake. Yes, very good. We'll build Baneling nests at appropriate times. Yes, appropriate. Yeah, very good. And obviously with, posh British accents, of course, the pretty much the only way to do that kind of a thing. And Baneling nest coming down. Nice positioning as always. Like to mention that. Except for game time's spawning pool is kind of in a ZVT position and not a ZVZ position. Moving it a little bit forward would be a bit better for the defensive queen setup, so we'll see. Some players pay a little bit less attention to building placement, some players a bit more. Gonna be trying to get this, getting a little bite in there. The game time drone gonna help secure that 3rd expansion. So once again, we have game time on the defensive. And he is gonna have that Baneling nest up a bit later as a result. But Penguin just droning hard and going into lair. Not too surprised. This is his style. He does like that 2-base lair.
And it will most likely be Muta again. We'll probably see Aspire when that lair finishes.
Yeah, one of these times, man, it's gonna be like a Viper Rush or something. It's just like, oh my god, is he only building infestors and lings? Like, what the? And it just like catches everyone off guard. It's like, I thought there were only 2 ways to play this matchup. Turns out there are 3.
Nice scout from game time. Did
see
that
run by
lair
here. Nice, yeah, the lair being morphed, pretty important. Baneling's being morphed over to the side here, but yeah, very smartly canceling them. The scouting information more important than any damage right now, and game time definitely not going to get any damage done at the moment. He's going to morph a Baneling over here.
We do have more Lings though streaming in.
Ooh. Much aggression.
I think maybe game time thought that he's, since he saw that layer, now is the time to go.
Yeah,
Could that
absolutely.
be what's running through? Yeah.
Yeah, just put the, hold your Z key Really got to watch out for these banelings. Very, very careful moves over here. Nicely done. 3 for 1 is a great trade. 4 for 1 is acceptable. 3 for 1 is great. And 2 for 1 at the bottom. Going to kill this queen as well. It's going to open the floodgates of lings as they begin to move in. The Spire's only halfway done. We've seen this game before. Fantastic baneling hits so far. Nicely done. 4 workers killed over there. And now we have the... Oh my god, he just like makes tons of banelings in the middle of the map over here as more and more lings continue to stream in. This 2-base Spire play has not done well for Penguin this series so far. He's got enough for about 4 mutas. He's got 1,000 minerals in the bank. He is in huge trouble here.
Yeah, the banelings are now running back into the Jerome line. Penguin is pulling them, but the lings are catching up to them. That Spire not done yet, and GG.
Oh, wow, and the Salt. Nothing like 200 ping versus people who refuse to macro. Penguin, bit unhappy about that result.
I thought Game Time played that pretty well, and I think he really just took advantage of a time where he saw his opponent was weak.
Yeah, well, and especially too because I feel like Penguin really likes mutas, really likes that style of the 2-base Spire, and each time it was scouted, and each time the reaction of hitting, dealing lots of damage before that transition into mutas could give Penguin the advantage he was investing in. Great play there, good decision making from Game Time. A little bit of salt. It's not a game of StarCraft with a little bit of salt, It's just like you eat your stew or whatever it is, but if you put no salt in it, it's not going to taste very good.
That's a good point.
A little bit of salt in there, just not too much. Now that's important. I don't know if you've ever oversalted a stew. That's ever just like, oh man, I paid all this money for these ingredients and it tastes like garbage. There's nothing I can do about it. Sometimes you can slice up some potatoes and throw it in there, but cooking tips all done. We're going to be moving on into our next match. But before that, please go ahead, and we've got a Patreon, and it's getting linked in the chat right now pretty much all the time. So please go ahead and contribute to that Patreon if you want to see more RSL awesomeness. My name is JaKaTaK TV. With me is Koshkii, and we will be right back with some more RSL action.